What's going on, everyone? Welcome back for some more My Garage. And I've got a confession to make. It's taken me 3 cars to figure out why I could not take this apart. Um, so back here, there was a hidden, um, what do you call, a hidden welded point. I just happened to just keep going around with the grinder and just trying to do everything. These I couldn't get out because there was a hidden welding point right here. So this had a hidden welding point also. So I have literally chopped up. This is my third car I've chopped up. And I got so mad at the other two that I just sold them and I brought another car over here before I finally figured out that the welds were glitched. So we have a few spare parts laying around. I took apart a purple car, the brown car. Um, Actually, I think the other car was purple also. So I think I took apart 2 purple cars. That rocker looks pretty damn bad right there. Those rails look pretty damn bad. And honestly, for the sake of trying to get some stuff done, if I don't see the part laying on the ground right here somewhere, I'm going to buy a new part. I just I don't know why this thing was being that way, but we literally had the most difficult thing going on. So I don't know how I got a used welding rod right here either. Like, I'm not sure how, but if you come over here and look, there's no welding point right here. But if I hit right there, I just welded that together. If you hit right there, I just welded that. That's what took me. I could not figure out why that stuff was not coming apart. So now let's go get another welding rod. And I think I have one more right here that's laying out loose. And then we're going to start getting parts and putting them back on here. So that rail's bad and that rail's bad. So I'm going to need um, the frame rail, both of those in the back. Like I said, I'm not even messing around. We're just gonna take this thing and try to salvage some of the cars because I literally have taken, I don't know, like I said, 3 cars. Uh so I guess I can't do that yet. I need to weld this thing back together. Alright, so let's get one tack here. Are you kidding me? And just like that, that's how fast we're gonna go through some welding supplies here. So, um, let's drop 1, 2, 3 rods, and we'll keep them right there, right next to our box. All right. So now I don't see any more weld spots. And see, that's what was throwing me off. I couldn't find the weld spots. Like, I just literally could not find them. Alright, so weld and a weld. But I mean, at least now we're finally getting somewhere. Alright, so what do we need to do next? Um, this rocker looks awfully welded. I mean, rusty. Um, and that rock, I just don't know if I want to mess with it. Actually, rust is not a big deal. We can take care of the rust. Just like new. Just like nothing ever happened. Alright, so this is the left rocker. And the right rocker. Alright, so what else do we got there? I think I better get some more welding rods out. Where the hell did that welding rod come from? You see that? I see one laying on the ground over there. Right. Right there. We're going to set that down right there. Right next to the box. Like I said, I don't know why there's another welding rod laying around right there. Like, I don't, like, where are all these welding rods coming from? Okay. So, mid-panel lip. Um, maybe I should not use that. That looks bad. I just don't want to mess around. So that would be the right rear. And you know what? That one looks damaged too. I just don't want to mess around. I'm not messing around with this today. Let's get the rear left one. It's only money, guys. I'm not super worried about it. Alright, so... Where's my... I didn't get that far away. Rear valance. And see, this was the problem with the rear valance. Right here. If I had a welding rod. So right here, it doesn't show a weld spot. But there was. right there where the little hook for the trip tow truck or whatever you want to call it. I just don't know how that just got us so screwed up. All right, so that's not fitting there. What do we need? Here's our inside piece right there. Oh, we're gonna need the mid panel. That mid panel looks like it's past its prime. And like I said, I just don't want to mess around. What do you guys think? What do you got going on? Um, should we just be buying parts out of the catalog anyway, or should we be taking our sweet ass time? Ooh, so now we need a part for over here. There we go. That part looks completely fine. And another welding rod. Wonderful. I don't see anything there. Alright, so we got our spot. Um, and I know I'm kind of just all over the place, but I just really, really don't want to mess this up. So there should be 3 welding spots right here. And I'm not sure what I just welded that I didn't weld. Like, I'm welding something, but I'm not. Like, look, it's just using up my welding stick even though I'm not welding nothing. What the hell? Um, where? So, mid panel. And of course, mid panels in. I think that we should grab the trunk. Alright, so the trunk. Why is it giving me a check mark? Pull that piece out. So everything is looking good. So we have no rust. we're looking good there. What's next? Firewall? Anybody see a firewall? Oh, I do not see a firewall. Can we do the roof? Okay, so we can get the roof on there. So that's most of the welding around back. So it looks like we're going to need the welder up here. Oh, shoot. So we're going to need the left. See, that's body. Fuel door. Probably going to need... Need the left panel. I didn't buy the firewall. I know I need the firewall, so I don't know why I didn't really buy the firewall, but that is definitely a screw up. See, firewall. Roof rack. Who would put a roof rack on the Challenger? There's the firewall. There's our weld there. And we're going to have... Oh, I think that we're going to kill off a whole box of welding rods putting this back together. Oh, so it hit the body and welded on the body right there. I know there was an update where you can cut holes in the body and you can weld the holes back up. But if there's no hole in the body, why would you freaking be trying to weld on the body? So that is a little concerning that it's doing that to me. That looks like a good part. Well, it looks like it's not. Damn it. We just did another weld on something that... We're wasting welding rods. Alright, so welding rods. I don't see anything else that needs welded. At least not at the very moment right now. Ah, I had a freaking piece over here. You've got to be kidding me. I guess I should have looked around a little bit better. That's a front valance. Okay, so front valance. Now I just gotta find my stinking wrench again. And this is what's funny. Like, the valance does not weld on. The valance bolts on. So go figure. Um, ooh, so that mechanism is good. Even though there's no window. Is that a dirty door? Or is that... Okay, so the door was just dirty. Not sure how the door got dirty. And this door is dirty also. But we almost have the car back together. Through a lot of trial and error. And I don't really understand why it was so much trial and error. But it was. What do you guys think we should do for building an engine in this car? Um, so, Mopar. Should we do, a 318, 360, 383? What else does Mopar have? Mopar has 428 Hemi, 440. Um, 340. They have a 340 also. What kind of engine do you think we should build to slap in this engine bay? So there the car is. So we need some fenders. Do we have any fenders? Actually, we probably do have fenders. Let's take a look back here. So that car looks completely fine. And I don't know if anybody noticed, I repainted the BMW. So look at that sweet paint job on the BMW. And I kind of borrowed that color code from a different series that I did with some old midnight purple. Like, it just looks pretty damn good. All right, so there. Come on, get the stinking. All right, so now, since I took those off a dirty car, let's get. So now we have some brown parts, some green parts, and some purple parts mixed in with some new parts. I'm not too mad at it. Because we have definitely screwed up Ah, excuse me. Ah, we got. All right, so we got the fender. Now what else do we need? We need the grill. I don't know if we have a grill. Do we have a grill on one of these cars? That grill is smashed. That grill is looking okay. So it looks like we're going to need the screwdriver to take that out. And was that this car right here? Alright, so grill. I mean, that grill looks pretty damn good. I think maybe even the headlights might possibly be good. Possibly. I don't know if they have any bulbs per se. That one has a bulb. That one has a bulb. I guess that doesn't mean the bulb is good. But, um, so now we need a tail light. And we got some bulbs there. Like I said, doesn't mean the bulbs are good, but it does have some bulbs. I'm just trying to get the body appearance done. Let's get our light. Set some light on the situation. Alright, so tail lights are done. So the back of the car is pretty well done. Do we have a front bumper? That's a rear bumper. So rear bumper. I mean, we're looking pretty dang good here. So that's a bad rail. Go ahead and pick up some of our garbage. No use in keeping that leaf spring. It's busted. Is that a front? Oh, and that's a front bumper right there. I surely wish they just wouldn't hide these bolts like that. Like, why did they make it so hard to find all the bolts? Alright, so let's take a look at the car. So right now we are clean state. We're 100% rust free. What else can we do? So we can get a hood. Ooh, a hood. Surely I have a good hood out back. I would say That hood's bad. That hood looks okay. That hood looks okay. Missing, missing, missing. Broken. I guess we're going with the pink hood. Um, and then now, I mean, you talk about the drastic changes of a car. Uh, Rust. So right there has some rust. Right there has some rust. All right, so that looks like that's all the rust spots. So the front of the car, we need two more headlights. Um, let's go see if we can find two more headlights on our cars out here. Like I said, a couple of these have good front ends. That might be a good headlight. Come on. It's missing a bulb though. However, it does look like it could be good though. All right, one more headlight, please. Is that a good window crank? It is not. Gotta keep an eye out for those window cranks when you can find them. Alright, so there's definitely a good headlight here. I don't know, guys. I think we're just about running out of time for today. But we're not quite out of time. Some of that looks a little off. Is that beat up? Um, let's grab our hammer and see if there is any hammering on the body that needs done. I haven't seen the hammer marks. So if you don't see a hammer pop up, that means that everything looks good. So no hammer marks. So we can do windows, and I think I have these two windows over here. I'm not sure if this is this side or that side. No, okay, that was that side right there. And tighten the little bolt. Windows in there, secure. You know, just stick your face through the quarter panel, it's fine. So this is a driver's side window right here. And it looks like this was possibly good. So this window should go up and down. And it does. Okay, so the window. Oh, there's no windshield. And there's no back window. Do we have a good windshield out here anywhere? Negative, negative. There's a good back window and a good windshield. Ooh, so that is good. We'll just take the whole thing. Now if I could just... Alright, so window, window. Windows all the way up. Um, that looks like a good window to me. And we'll grab a windshield. And then that will be the body. Oh, the body's not done. We're missing a mirror. And I think I have one laying on the ground. Let me grab the Bondo also. See if there's any more Bondo that needs to be done. And actually, we need to do this. Because I know that this in here looks bad. Alright, so body. Mirror looks good. I thought I have a mirror on the ground over here. Yes. So mirror. Why does it look like the window is all of a sudden not up? It looks like the window's not up. Is there trim that's supposed to go there? Um, so there is trim for the wheels. There's trim for the back. front and rear, engine trim. Like, what would we need engine trim for? Let me go look at the car back here. See that? Like I said, it's just looking weird right there. I don't see no trim on none of these cars. Other than, so there's must be the rear trim. So maybe there's a piece of trim that goes across the front right there. Um, 422 F48. 422 F48. We're gonna buy 3 cans. Because we don't have to do the whole car. At least I don't think we have to do the whole car. Oh, we might have to do the whole car because of the freaking clear coat issues now. And I'm actually not really a fan of this. When you paint, everything comes out matte. And if you want clear coat, you have to go back with clear coat and clear coat everything. I'm not a fan of this. I think you should be able to check a box when you're buying paint. Do you want matte or do you want gloss? That's how I think it should be. And there's a can of paint already. So it's probably going to take more than 3 cans because I thought I was just going to have to be doing touch-up. I guess technically we got a little bit more than touch-up to do because I forgot about all. We do have some of these parts that are let's see here. We got pink, green, brown. I think we used parts off of 4 or 5 different cars. To get the outcome for this car. Trying to get enough of the roof done up here that I don't have to come back up on top of the roof. There's our second can gone. Alright, so that is the front of the car. Alright, so the bottom part of the car is completely done. Now let's get it up to the body line right here where it rolls over. Damn it, I forgot to do Bondo. Hopefully we don't need any more Bondo spots. Oh, there's our third can. Holy crap. So we're going to do 3 more cans. Hopefully 3 more cans is enough. So we got to do, what else do we got? We got to do, so there that piece of trim is right there. So I don't think I need that piece of trim. But see that body line right there? See, I think I need some more Bondo. So maybe I didn't need that extra can. So that's 3. Working on our 4th can. Alright, so 4 cans. Looks like we might be able to use 5 cans to get the car done. So there, everything is now matte in color. There's our trim there, so we don't have that trim. We don't have that trim. It's a good thing I came down here and looked at that lower valence. Ooh, I see some green. I don't like that. So don't forget the inside lip of the fender right there. All right. Um, Car is painted. Windows are done. So I'm going to need the trim for the rear and the front. So if I get the right rear, the rear left, and I'm not sure which piece I just picked up. There we go. Rear, right rear, rear left. So we're going to need the pieces for the back right there also. So actually that my fenders might have been okay. It might have just been that the trim was busted in the back. So I might have thrown away good fenders and bought quarter panels when I didn't have to. Alright, so there is the trim on the back. Trim is on the front. Trim is on the front. So we need the right front trim. I just realized I probably could have went and took some of this off the other cars. I thought, like I said, it's not about the money, so I'm not super worried. But our car body is now color condition. Really, why is the color condition only? And what's dirty? It says it's not clean either. What's not clean? I'm not sure what's dirty. Everything's painted. What's not painted? Painted, washed. Hello, what's not painted? I mean, like, if you're gonna give me a 4-star rating, at least tell me what I didn't paint. Is it because I haven't done the gloss? Um, I don't know. I will set that paint can down right there. We're done welding. Let's put our wrench up. Let's put our welder up. Um, there we are. That's a bad door panel. So I don't know, guys. You tell me what you think. Let's get to the next day so we can have some daylight. Is it because the color is matte? Is that why the color condition is not right? But I mean, as you can see, now it's worth 7,500 bucks. I don't know. I'm not sure what we need to do. Anyway, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Um, we had to start over on this episode because we had a glitched weld. I mean, who would have known? Like, it's been so long since I've done one of these. If I've done that before, I definitely don't remember having glitched welds there, but apparently it's a thing because every single one of these cars out here has those glitch welds. So maybe it's just something with this car. In the next episode, we'll see if we can get the suspension and the engine done. I don't know, guys. Hit that, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you guys. See you in the next one. Later.